So in the last video, I basically told you guys that Primerica is a scam. Now I'm going to talk about why it's actually a scam. So Primerica is what's called a multi-level marketing company, which basically just means that the foundation of the company is you recruit other people, and then they recruit people, and then they recruit people, and it's just an endless cycle of recruiting without actually making any real sales or any real money. That's how all of the multi-level marketing schemes work, is by recruiting people. Now, technically there is a product, but it's really shitty life insurance. And a lot of Primerica people will be like, well, we're not recruitment based. We don't pressure our people to recruit. Well, me personally, I wasn't pressured to recruit. But I have heard a lot of stories of, in the very first initial interview, they ask you for 10 names and numbers of your closest family and friends that you can call to try to convince them to either buy life insurance from you or join Primerica.
The policies you have with them are not convertible. That policy that when we saw the breakdown, was going to increase to about $1,000 in the next 10 years would no longer be sustainable. And she doesn't have another option to go to something different because they do not sell anything different. In addition, she had no living benefits outside of terminal illness. So unless she had a diagnosis that was going to result in death within 12 or 24 months, that policy would not pay out.
There is something called the old life insurance and the new life insurance. And so again, the new life insurance, it lets you accelerate a piece of your death benefit early should your health ever change and you are diagnosed with some sort of terminal, chronic, critical illness or an injury, such as things like cancer, stroke, heart attack, Alzheimer's, real bad injury, you're in a coma. All of those instances will qualify for a living benefits claim. Now with Primerica, who is not my competition because they only have a terminal illness rider, meaning that you are projected to pass away within the next 12 to 24 months, in which they will accelerate a piece of your death benefit early, but it has to be a terminal illness. Anything other than terminal, you're about to live, they are not going to help you, unfortunately. And the other thing about these Primerica policies that I keep saying is that people are paying a lot more for less amount of life insurance.